Oh, what the? I did it. Violet saved. Why is there a cutscene here? Which means Lackheim isn't the only power in the sky. They'll be weaker now. Now I can find Nuvius. Now I can end this. Or not? You know, I haven't really talked much about the story, but it's a Metroidvania, alright? Let's be real here. Metroidvanias in general, some people claim it's like, oh yeah, they have such great stories, but most of the time, Metroidvania stories just kind of move you along. That's it. How do I destroy this? Have I tried the fire orb? I feel like I should have been here a long time ago, so is it actually the fire orb? I'll talk about it in a sec. Hold on a second, there's no way I can't access this right now. This is late game. Oh, maybe it's the other side, but I think the other side is also fire. Or, not fire, also, the same obstacle in my way. Oculus reveals hidden passageways. I'm not sure how it works, because I don't see anything. But that's probably because there are no hidden passageways. Yeah, I'll just talk while I play, I guess. But okay, if you haven't realized already, this game obviously has that that whole agenda that people are so keen about talking about nowadays. Whole men are evil kind of thing. And admittedly, you know, there's some merit, especially considering some things that happen. That much is without a doubt. But the way they do it in this game, it's like, it's just so injected, so forced, that it kind of distracts from the narrative. And it's kind of ironic as well. I mean, it distracts from the supposed narrative. Why can't I destroy this? Is it in the past? Maybe I need to destroy it in the past. That could be it. I burn it in the past, and then in the future it won't be there anymore or something. Gonna rush through. I'm way too strong. These guys do 1 damage. So I say it's ironic because one of the first characters you meet, Nell. Oh, okay, so that's how it works. All right, I get it now. Yeah, so I had access to this a long time ago. So one of the first characters you meet, Nell, she is one of the characters that's like, yeah, you know, Lackheim is evil, Violet is evil, but it's a lot more complicated than that. So everything is like nuanced, I guess. It's not just black and white. There's a shade of gray to it. It's more complicated than you might think it is. That kind of narrative. So in the very beginning of the game, they already paint this game as being something that, or they at least try to. They try to paint the game as something that is not necessarily like something you can just judge as good or evil. The concepts of good or evil, there's things that we learn when we're really young, and it helps us make decisions. Good and bad, we feel something is good or bad, we feel something is good or evil. These are really juvenile concepts. For children it's okay, but for adults, not as much anymore. We start getting introduced to concepts of gray, right? So it's not always that simple. One person is evil because they do this thing. We treat them as evil. We treat them as bad people. There's a lot more to it. And this game doesn't really do a good job at portraying that nuance. Meteor Sparrow, that's a cool name. Holy. Oh, I was hoping that you do bonus damage when you do a dash slash. That'd be awesome. So yeah, a little bit of nuance would be really nice in this game. But like you can count, okay, the number of times where it's like, oh, the first antagonist you meet that ruins your cake, it's the brash white guy. You know, that kind of thing. Like, come on, that's such low-hanging fruit. You don't have to make it just that simple. So that was a little disappointing, but it doesn't really matter that much, ultimately. Not just because, you know, first of all, the writer can do whatever they want. And they're allowed to have whatever opinion they want, because this is their game. And to be honest, it's not entirely terrible. It just could be better. There really isn't anything here, huh? The second thing is, it's a Metroidvania. Metroidvanias are, despite what people... Oh, what's that? Despite what people say, it's not really Captain's uniform. Huh. Who is this? Wow, these are insane stats. Shattered Orb. Barrage enemies with shards of a moon. So Metroidvania stories in general, they just kind of move the story along, especially nowadays. So you can essentially just don't mind the story too much. Oh, this is a blunt weapon, isn't it? That's pretty cool. I'm assuming it's like an upgrade. I'm just gonna leave that thing. I'm assuming it's an upgraded version of the blue orb. Oh, it came back! That's pretty cool. Does it do bonus damage? Like, not bonus damage. Does it do AoE damage? Or is it because I have... Oh, it is AoE damage. So it does damage over time as well. Because the little thingy is orbiting around it. Deal damage, I'm assuming. Because I'm pretty sure the Oculus Orb, or the Oculus Ring, shouldn't do any bonus damage. I'm just so powerful. Gold ring. Yeah, I should have been here a really long time ago. So these items, I don't think they're that great at the moment. They're alright. They're definitely usable. But I think one of the reasons is because my stats are so good. So, I like stories, if you know me at all, I like stories that are complex and like have nuance and, you know, they're complicated. But most stories don't do that nowadays, and I've come to accept that it's okay, I don't care anymore. Or I do care, but I don't mind. Especially because most of the time, a lot of these writers, they're not really trained in writing. And also, they're allowed to tell whatever story they want, however they want. So you gotta respect that decision. Even if it ends up making the game worse. It's still their game, right? But I'm hoping it changes, though. Like, I'm hoping there's some nuance soon. Like, right now, Lunias's only negative trait is that she inherited the Lackheim brash personality. It said in one of the journal entries, it's like people that are from Lackheim, the Lackheimi people, they're known for their blue hair and their tempers. That's her negative trait? Really? Well, aside from that, like, what does that actually do? You need to use actions and interactions. Well, there are interactions for sure that show that off, but you need more actions and interactions to show off her traits, and you also need character development. So basically, she's a stagnant character that doesn't change throughout the entire story. Even after learning Nuvius is her father, she's like, I don't care, I know. I don't care. He's evil. Why is Nell a character then? If you're not even gonna talk about like shades of gray and nuances. It's strange. It's very strange. It seems disconnected to me. Oh, what the hell? They're dropping little wormies. It's disgusting. Antidote. Let's put on what am I doing? Let's put on the pendulum. Oh, this thing actually hurts. Really painful. Are they wormies? I think they're little mushroomies. Did they do damage? Did they do? What does this thing do? This thing reminds me of the spider boss in Hollow Knight. It has this little claw that it does that basically. That's basically all it does. It jumps around too, I guess. This one doesn't jump around, just kind of shifts left and right once you move it. Once you hit it, there's momentum. The standard for stories nowadays is actually pretty low. I always say this. Oh, what the? They're turning around. Get out of here. The standard is low because a lot of the time people tell stories that they like or they want to hear. So instead of thinking about what makes a quality story, they would rather just have a story that feels good to them. And they don't like try out new things. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, oh, what the hell? Okay, oh, that's interesting. I guess if you hit the weakness on the top, it eventually falls off. So, ow. I panicked. I need magic for these things, I think. I don't think they take extra damage from slash, do they? I don't know if this orb is worth it, because I have this. This is more damage. Oh, I did it again. Ecclesia. I keep doing that. So let's bring the plasma orb back out. Nice. Oh, that's really good damage. So many games nowadays are just going for low-hanging fruit. It's disappointing. Not just because of the political narratives or whatever, but because they like to appeal to emotions more than anything else. So like whatever's the trend. I mean the best example of absolute garbage is like meme games. So it's like no effort at all to make the game, aside from like the game design. At least this game tries, right? It tries to tackle some issues. The thing about politics is that I usually don't talk about politics, but since this game is going there, I'll go there too. You're gonna get people that disagree with whatever you're trying to peddle, and there's a lot of people out there that are like really petty. So if they see that, oh, this game is you know, kill all men, men are evil kind of thing, they're like, ah, this game sucks. But it doesn't really work that way. Like, the game is still solid. If you can ignore that aspect of it, it's still a solid game. It's just the story sucks. And the writing sucks. Okay, that's it. You can't say the entire game sucks because of that one reason, right? It's just ridiculous. There's also another thing. This game, okay, so Chasm, when Chasm came out, a lot of people criticized it because it was really boring. I noticed after playing the game. I had fun playing it, even though I knew that there were issues. It wasn't a perfect game. It was like way too loyal to Symphony of the Night style games, Igavania games. I think I need to go from the top, right? And this game's like that too. This game is just Order of Ecclesia Sci-fi edition, I guess. And that's fine. I really like Ecclesia. A lot of people don't like it, but I actually think Ecclesia is really good because there's a lot of polish in that game that makes it pretty awesome. But, you know, understandable. What else is there? So when I see the reviews for this game, I'm expecting it to be more positive than Chasm. Partially because this is probably, I would say, a better game than Chasm. But another reason is because there's more emotional appeal. Because Chasm has no story. They removed the story from that game. So people judge things by emotions. And it's okay to do that. It's just not what I would do. But of course, like, everything can be emotionally charged, so it's kind of biased to say that. Or they might look at the political side and be like, boo, bad game. That also. So instantly, Galaxy Stone, what was that? Extremely rare gemstone that looks like it contains a sea of stars. But yeah, you can't dismiss a game for, you know, such a petty reason, just because you don't agree with what they're trying to sell in this game. I have so many items, I haven't crafted much at all, have I? If you want to criticize something in this game, you can criticize things objectively. Like, choose objective things to criticize. Like, okay, the crafting system might not be that good. Or the combat system might not be that good. Because, and then you give your reason for it. But this is more or less Ecclesia, and because of like emotional reasons or whatever appeals to them, I feel like this game is going to be better than Chasm, according to most people. According to me as well, I think so as well. Chasm had so many issues for being in development for so long, but it was by no means like, oh, this is a horrible game. It's a game made for Igavania fans, just like this is. It's not really gonna, like, bring in a new audience, probably. I don't want to say for sure, but probably. So you can kind of tell like what this game is trying to peddle to you. So the protagonist is a dark-skinned female character. Oh, snail. Wait, this guy's gonna attack me, isn't he? I'm gonna call it right now. In the past, this thing was harmless, but if I attack it now, it's gonna go crazy. Watch. Close enough. Oh, what the hell? Okay, it poked me. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna be like that. The game design in this game, I feel like, is very predictable, as well as the story. But that's probably because I've played so many of these types of games, and I've read and played so many games, and you know, seen their story. What is this? That's suspicious. What is this in the past? So I have much more experience than most players, I think. But yeah, just you can count like the number of whatever characters. And then you can kind of figure out like what are they trying to peddle here. It's the execution. I say this for a lot of games. So the execution The concept is okay, the execution is off. But, let's see, I'll call something then. If I do fight Nuvius, he's probably not going to get a second chance, like Ilana. So we're going to kill Nuvius. Most likely. It may not be the case, because Nuvius is related by... Oh, what the hell? Okay. Is related by blood to, Ilana. Let's see what happens, though. Was this where the boss was? Where was the boss? The nasty thing in the wall. Oh, what the hell is that? I want to go save first. Oops. I don't know what else I can add. I mean, I'm just doing this off the top of my head. Every game can be better. There's no such thing as Moth. Weak to magic? Or is it hammer time? Hammer does more damage and it's not effective. Okay, so hammer or fire would be my options. Hammer for raw damage and then fire because it's a bug Pokemon. Oh, it's a boss, okay. So you can have strong female characters without, like, kill all men kind of thing. It's possible. And you can have female characters as villains without making them, you know, portraying them as, like, oh, evil, must die, bad. Like, the concept of evil is not something that's just black or white. You shouldn't, especially in a game like this, it shouldn't be portrayed that way. Neurotoxin? What the hell is that? Oh, what the hell? Wait a second. I don't know how to cure this. The mind refresh? Neuro mind? Interesting. Okay, at least that heals me. I gotta watch out then. I have no idea what that is, but it seems really dangerous. Well, it's mana burn first of all. Oh, please get away from me! Oh, damn it, I got trapped. This is Curse from Castlevania. Okay, it's not as bad as Curse. Curse lasts for so long. It's actually disgusting. Okay, so there's nothing up here. Oh my god. Climbing up wasn't bad, because I could just poke at them. Wait, what is that? They drop Antidote, but Antidote doesn't cure Neurotoxin. I wonder if there's a way to do it, like... It's the exact same thing that happened last time. Okay, what is this thing? What the hell is this thing? Zarian? Oh, it's a wormy. Let's try to get that thing. Hammer seems to be the best. Magic doesn't really work that well here. There's lots of wormies everywhere. So what else do I do this? Oh, there's a moth inside. Oh god, what is that? Is that Neurotoxin, I'm assuming, if I get hit? Is it dead? Oh, these are little moth babies, aren't they? Oh, what the hell? Okay, that wasn't Neurotoxin. Wow, that homes in on me. I gotta use sand when that happens. Bosses in this game are not very difficult, but I'm still getting hit. It's like Chasm. Chasm bosses were not very difficult. move forward? I can. Oops, I'm not doing that right. I'm messing up. I'm slowing down too much. Is that it? No phase 2? Okay. Interesting boss. What was I talking about? Oh, here we go. Got him. Tuning gear needed to accurately use the Timespinner. Okay. Another tuning gear for the Timespinner. Just one more and I could save Windaria. I could save my clan. The dragon's probably evil, right? You've been changing time a lot, Lunias. That's my job. It's my duty. I can kill Nuvius now, thanks to the changes I made. Wait, what? I thought I could kill him already. Everything you do changes the timeline, changes the future. You've seen the effects of it. Yeah, Lackheim here has changed. It's grown weaker, and those statues and things, all the changes are good. You can achieve your goal. You can't stop, I know that. This thing is so evil. But there are forces in the universe besides you humans, like the demons, and like you, right? Just be careful. Some of them don't like when you change things. A lot is sacrificed. Our dreams are getting full. What does that mean? Whatever. I'm not gonna question it? Alright. Conveniently not questioning it. It's another one of those, quote, plot reasons. You never fully explain it. Oh, so this is the collapsed tunnel, I'm assuming. Okay, so I have the Timespinner pieces now. I wonder what's up here. I don't know if I can access that right now. I should check it out, though. Let's do it. Might as well. There are a lot of games where the cute little mascot ends up being evil in the end. Lots of games like that.